Hey guys, this is Mike over at Aperionaudio, and today we want to take a quick look at some of our bookshelf speakers. Now, we actually have 5 bookshelf speakers in our line, but today we're going to focus on our 3 larger and more popular ones that we'd recommend for stereo listening or 2-channel listening. They'll work great as a front speaker as well. We also have the 4B and the Forte satellite on the Varus line. Those are normally used as a surround speaker or for a very close near field listening or something like that. So back to these ones. So 3 different speakers here, 3 different sound types, build qualities, and overall use cases. So let's start, I guess, with the smallest one, and this is the newest. This is the Elaire Bluetooth speaker. This is different than the other 2 because this is actually powered. It has a powered amplifier on the back of one of the speakers, and that's going to send power to both. You're going to connect them with wire, and you're going to get really nice sound out of that. Now, this is it's a 1-inch tweeter and a 4-inch woven fiberglass cone. Now, because of the amplifier that we use some DSP on it, we can actually get pretty deep bass out of this, down into the 50s. This is the Intimus 5B speaker. Now, this is really Aperion's oldest speaker design that we've had. This is the first speaker that we came out with when we started the company, and we've made changes over the years. It's still the same, a very similar design and layout. That's using our 1-inch silicone tweeter, and this is a 5 1/4-inch woven fiberglass, actually a similar woven fiberglass to what's on the Elaire Bluetooth speaker. Now, this is a rear-ported speaker as well, so keep in mind if you're going to be wall mounting it, just to keep in mind that you might want to move it out a little bit more, or if you can put it on a stand, move it out into the room a little bit more. All of these are actually ported. This is actually a slot port, and this is a rear port as well. Okay, and then our newest speaker is actually the Varus Grand bookshelf speaker. Now, this is a stereophile. Just did a review on these. It's won quite a few awards. Obviously, a little bit larger than the 5B, quite a bit larger than the Elaire Bluetooth. Now, the difference being, aside from the curved cabinets, that'll actually help reduce the standing waves on the inside of the cabinet. But we also have our Varus tweeter in here, our ASR tweeter. Now, this is the same tweeter that's in all of the Varus line. So this is the same tweeter you find in our flagship Varus Grand Towers. This is a 5 1/4-inch woven Kevlar driver, so it's different than the other 2. It's still a woven material. It's a little bit stiffer, a little bit more resilient. Sound-wise, between all of these speakers, you're going to find some differences for sure. Now, this would be probably the most, I'd say, realistic, flattest frequency response we have. Definitely music-first, music-oriented speaker, and you're going to have really, quite a bit of detail, but still smooth highs because of the tweeter. You're going to get a decent amount of bass. This will play down into the 50 hertz range with ease. The Intimus speaker, this is definitely will work as a music speaker up front. However, the Intimus line is geared a little bit more towards home theater. Now, this speaker will play down to about the 80 hertz range, so if you're using this alone, you may want to consider adding a subwoofer to it. While on the Varus Grand, you can probably get away, with a lot more music without needing a sub. The Elaire Bluetooth speaker, surprisingly, has about the same amount of bass as the Varus Grand speaker, and again, that's because of the DSP that we add in there. But because of the DSP, the signature sound isn't quite as true as the Varus Grand. It still sounds great, but we've definitely shaped it a little bit to enhance the sound because it's a little small speaker. So, depending on your use case and how you want to use them in your room, you've got 3 really good choices here. The Varus Grand speaker, there's $699 for the pair. The Intimus are currently $375 for the pair, and the Elaire Bluetooth speakers are $399 for the pair. If you want more information, check us out at aperionaudio.com.